now and see what's happening in our Kitchen World kitchen today with the Irishman.
That's right, Chef Tom, Irishman's Pub, and happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Did you have to make?
I did not. No, I got off easy this year.
All right. Well, today we're making something folks can make with all the leftovers.
Yeah, I made this last year with all my I did do Thanksgiving last year. I had a lot of leftovers, and this is kind of how this started. You know, just basically all your leftovers and whatever you have, the more the merrier for the soup.
What is it? Thanksgiving?
It's a Thanksgiving chowder, I call it, and it works pretty well. You can use almost any, if you have other vegetables you have left over or anything, it kind of works well. You can pretty much throw it in there.
Throw it in there. Yep. Okay. What are some of the things that people should just set aside then?
Well, this is the basic stuff. You always start with the celery, carrots, and onion for any soup. I've got some garlic, some shallot, fresh sage. As you can see, a little stuffing we have left over from yesterday. Some potatoes that I boiled. Mashed potatoes, and just a little salt mix here, heavy cream, and then I'm making a turkey stock right here and boiling down a turkey carcass, and yeah.
Now, if you're going to do that, because my sister-in-law yesterday offered me some of the carcass to make a soup, I've never done that. You just fill a big pot of water, or do you put it in the crock pot?
I usually just do a big pot of water like this. I just put the carcass right in, filled it up with water, and then as I was doing my prep for the soup, I put all the onions, celery, carrot, like the ends and everything of that, a little garlic in there, and just basically let it boil down. And
then all you do is take the stock from it.
Yeah, and you're going to strain everything once it boils down a little bit more. You're going to strain everything out of it, and you're going to have a really delicious stock to make the soup out of.
And how long do you think it'll take to prepare the chowder?
The chowder itself, probably less than an hour. I would say probably about 40 minutes. So you want to start the stock first, have that ready, and then when that's hot, you can roll with everything on the soup.
A perfect thing for a Black Friday.
It is.
All right, thanks so much. We'll come back and start putting it all together. For now, Chef Tom from the Irishman's Pub in Amherst, Main Street.
Yes.
And we're making a Thanksgiving chowder. You can use all the leftovers from yesterday, if you have any, and make this delicious second meal. We're going to have like 3 meals today. A second meal.
That's right. Can't lose it there.
Can't lose it there. Okay, so you've chopped up, prepped up the vegetables.
Yep, I have all my veggies prepped up here. I'm going to start here, just get these going, so maybe we can finish it in the second segment here. I've got my onions. You always want to go with your onions first, your garlic, and your shallot. Start cooking that. So we'll get that working here.
And what do you put something in, like oil or anything like that?
I have a little bit of, I already mixed in a little bit with the onions. So yeah, you want to start with a little butter, a little oil. Yeah, and start sauteing that. Turn this up a little bit.
And what we have cooking here is the stock consomme that you were making with the turkey?
Yeah, that's a turkey stock we're working on, and that'll be done soon. I'm going to strain that, and then we'll be able to use that for the soup.
Okay, so you have the onions and the garlic going.
Yes, and we're going to let those just start cooking here a little bit.
Brown up?
Yep, start cooking until they become a little translucent, and then you want to go in, going in with all the rest of the vegetables.
Let's talk about some of the events that the Irishman you're holding. Every week you do something different, helping out other folks or just making it fun. So what are you doing in December?
Saturday, December 3rd, we have breakfast with Santa at the Irishman. We're going to encourage all the kids to come in. And
big family place.
Yeah, it's a big family.
Here's some of the details. It's from 8:30 to 10:30 in the morning. It's a breakfast buffet. Hey, good price. $7.95 for kids, $10.95 for adults. Brunch menu also available, and also continue with season and the village events starting at 11 a.m. And you're going to have, what, a cookie decorating at the Irishman at 2 p.m.?
We are, yep. We encourage everyone to bring in all the kids and everything. The kids generally have a great time.
And everything's right there?
Yep, everything's all set up for them. We're going to have everything ready so they can just come in and start making.
I'll see you with my jelly beans. All right. Thanks, Sam. When we come back, we're going to put it all together. Allie, back to you.
It's looking good in there. Today's that James has just won a great gift certificate for.
Yeah, Irishman Pub, Chef Tom is in, and we're making a turkey chowder with all the leftover stuff that we had from yesterday, if you have any. And you can pretty much put anything.
You can put anything in. The things I have here, it's somewhat limited. If you have extra, like any veggies or turkey gravy or anything like that, it's pretty much the more the merrier. All those flavors you get in there, it's going to be better when you do that.
So you've made what they call mirepoix. I just learned that.
Yes. Showing
off. It's carrots, celery, onions, a little garlic, all sautéed together.
And shallot all sautéed together, yep. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm about, at this point, once the veggies start to look like that, that's when you want to add your stock. And this is
you just made stock with the turkey bones. How long do you have to cook to make the stock with the bones?
Generally about a half hour to an hour, somewhere in there. I mean, once it's once it's reduced, you want to see some of the water, has evaporated, and then you're going to get more concentrated flavor then. So.
Okay.
And I've just added that right now. So.
Can you ever boil stock? Make it boil it too long?
Really don't. I mean,
You just
maybe you can
boil
only
off
reduce it, and then it might be too salty. It might be too, too strong a flavor if you really reduce it. But I mean, you can taste it. You can always do it to taste. And once you get to where it wants to be, then take it off. So.
Okay, so we've put the stock in there, and we've got kind of a creamy mixture, a little thicker.
Yeah, that's. We're going to wait for that to come to a boil. That's just the stock. As you can see, that was very hot, so it's almost coming to a boil now. So I'm going to add my turkey.
You just chopped it up?
Yep, I've just chopped up some turkey here. So
you're even going to add mashed potatoes into this? Does that make it thicker?
Yeah, with some soups where you'd use a roux or you'd use a slurry of cornstarch, you can. With this soup, I found you can just use potato, and the starch in there will act to thicken the soup and everything. So,
excellent.
Yeah. So once this comes to a boil here, we're pretty close. I'm going to add my heavy cream and add all the rest of the components. This is my fresh sage that I've diced up. You can substitute dry sage if you don't have any fresh sage available. You can use a dry sage.
Can you tell the difference?
I think you can tell the difference. I always try to go fresh.
Oh, I can smell it right away.
Yeah, right away you get the hit of that. So.
All right. Well, we're going to also talk about some of the events at the Irishman. We told you about the Breakfast with Santa on December 3rd, which is followed also by Season in the Village and then a cookie decorating at the Irishman. That's at 2 o'clock. That's December 3rd. But then on the 5th, you have something kind of adult-like. A romantic 5-course wine dinner.
We do.
Yeah, that's great. And that is Monday, December 5th at 6:30. It's 5-course wine dinner, each course paired with a wine. It's only $45, tax and gratuity tickets available. And you can buy the tickets at Irishman. You have to buy in advance.
Yeah,
make
you want to come to the
reservations.
Irishman, make a reservation. Yeah, and it's a good deal. We encourage everyone to come out. We're already working on some specials. We have everything planned out, so it's going to be a good event.
That's an excellent deal.
Yes, it is.
December 5th, and it's kind of a pre-holiday get-together with your loved one.
Right.
This is the turkey chowder that you're going to also have as a special at the Irishman?
Yes, we're going to be featuring it this weekend. We're going to have it probably tomorrow and Sunday. So.
Okay. All right, so you put the cream in.
Yep, I put the cream in. Let's see if I can maybe turn this up, try to speed things up a little bit here. And
frustrating, isn't it?
A little bit with this thing. I just want it to just come to a boil. But yeah, we're pretty close now. Once this comes to a boil, I mean, all that's left is really to add these final components. You get it to the thickness you want it.
What would happen if you didn't wait till it boiled and you just put it in? Because that's sometimes what I do. I think I rush it. Would that ruin it?
It's not going to be the same. You want to generally let it come to a boil. Just for the texture of everything, and then everything's going to. It's going to thicken up better. If you do it before it's boiling, you add this, it might not turn out the same way.
The flavors won't come out as much, or it's
the flavors will be there, but just consistency-wise and the texture of everything. I generally, I was taught to just let everything come to a boil first, and then start adding all your components.
I think that's where I go wrong each time. I either rush it. Yes, I either rush it, or I don't go in the order that I'm supposed to, and that's pretty important when you're cooking.
It makes a big difference. There's a general order, like I said, with the onions and everything. You want to go with that stuff first. Garlic, you want to cook that down, and then. Progression of things.
Okay.
You'll learn the more the more you do it, you kind of learn. So.
Tell us once again where the Irishman is.
The Irishman is on Main Street in Williamsville, right next to the municipal building.
Everybody I talk to about the Irishman says, love it when I get in, but there's always a line. Do you take reservations?
We do take reservations, yes. Yep.
Okay, so call in advance if you're going to go.
Yep, and it won't be a problem for you to get in. And we have additional parking that's available in the lot, behind the municipal building. So sometimes it's always, pretty busy there, but we always have additional parking. We want people to know about that. So. And
this is why Tom is so great here, because this is like a walk in the park compared to this extensive menu that they have to prepare to the customer's order every day at the Irishman Pub. I mean, that must be pretty crazy.
It is. We've gotten accustomed to it. During the summer, we have the patio, of course, which, makes us very busy, but that gets us prepared for things, now that it's just regular restaurant seating, it seems like...
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not as bad.
I'll save it for later.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
It's okay.
And we're almost there. I'm just kind of... I just added the potatoes and stuffing, and
you even had the stuffing in there.
Even had some stuffing in there. Yep, kind of just makes it gives it a little unique, a little different. So.
My sister-in-law yesterday, Mary Joyce, she made an andouille sausage stuffing that was out of this world. I'm not even a sausage person, but the flavor made it a bit spicy. It was terrific.
Andouille sausage is very good, yes.
Right? Okay, so we've got 30 seconds left. Through the magic of television,
yes.
Voila.
As luck would have it, I have the finished product here.
I'll get my spoon.
All right, get ready. There we go.
That looks very hearty.
Set it over there for you. It is, yeah. It's kind of a thick soup. That's generally how we make the soups there.
It's It's fantastic. Almost tastes like a corn chowder.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that thick, a little bit of that flavor. So.
And we've got a fantastic second helpings coming up. Actually, like a third helping, because this is going to be the second helping from yesterday's meal.
That's right.
All right. But for now, though, let's get back to Allie.
Thank you very much, Victoria. Along with our fantastic second helpings, we're also going to have a fantastic look.
Good friend, Chef Tom from Irishman Pub, we want to make a grand announcement today because it is your father's birthday today.
Today is my father's birthday.
Let's say happy birthday. Who is he? How old is he? You don't have to say that. Happy
Maybe
birthday.
I won't say that
What
for
is your
him.
dad's name?
His name is also Tom Simon. Yeah.
Are you Junior?
I am Junior, yes. So.
Tom Senior, happy birthday to you. You've got a great son. Did a great job. And we have to thank Mom, too, because what?
Mom supplied the stuffing for the soup, and the turkey carcass is also the one I enjoyed at my parents' house yesterday. So Mom
and Dad of Chef Tom, we thank you very much today. Happy birthday to Tom Senior as well. We're making a second helping where you pretty much use the turkey from Thanksgiving. You have some potatoes that are just chopped up.
Yep,
You're making a hash?
Yep, I'm just making a turkey hash, and I've got some onions I've sauteed off there. I've got my turkey, of course, and then the potatoes that I've already boiled off, and I lightly fried them just to brown them off a little bit. And you basically just want to saute that, get that a little bit going, and then I have a reduction here that we're going to shake that in.
You've been boiling that for quite a while. It's just wine and
it's just it's red wine. You have some sprigs of thyme, a little garlic, a little shallot, and once this browns off, I'm just going to toss that in there, and that's going to be our corned beef hash.
When I was younger, we used to put corned beef hash on top of rice. Turkey hash.
Yeah, turkey
we
hash.
used to do corned beef hash and put it over rice.
Really?
Koreans. Typical Korean fare.
Nice.
And I forgot to tell you, this soup, I think it was okay. It was great. I would highly recommend it if you're going to go to the Irishman Pub this weekend. It's going to be on the special menu.
Yes, we should have it tomorrow for the soup of the day. So.
Okay, you're going to put that together. We've got about 30 seconds left, and I'm going to remind folks on December 3rd, mark this down in your calendar, Breakfast with Santa at 8:30 to 10:30 at the Irishman, and also A Season in the Village starts at 11, and then cookie decorating at the Irishman at 2 o'clock. That's December 3rd. December 5th is the romantic dinner.
Right.
Get your tickets now. There's the hash. Happy birthday to Tom Senior. Thank you, Mom, for the stuffing, and thank you for, once again, a great dish and a second helping. Back to you, Allie.